Nigerian Senate unanimously condemned the recent brutal killings of over 200 civilians in Yewata community, Guma local government area of Benue State, alongside the massacre of 12 people in Mango local government area of Plateau State. The Red Chamber officially classified the attacks carried out on June 18 and June 21 respectively as acts of terrorism and part of a broader systematic campaign of violence. Senator demanding immediate and comprehensive federal intervention to halt the ongoing bloodshed that continues to threaten peace and security across the country. Our correspondent Kunle Ojo reports that the motion addressing the Yewata massacre was moved by Senator Title Zam, Benue Northwest, on the matters of urgent national importance during an emotional plenary session. Zam's heartfelt appeal resonated deeply with colleagues. Senator Victor Ume, Anambra Central, and others echoed calls for decisive action, while Senator Jimo Ibrahim advocated for modernizing intelligence gathering and security operations through technology-driven approaches, particularly to bolster rural and hard-to-reach areas.
Apart from insurgency from the northeast and other places, over the years, we have been dealing with the same type of killings and massacre across this axis. And I'm only happy that last week, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did what I have been harping on each time this type of situation occurred, that the President and Commander-in-Chief is the one that will deal with the matter decisively.
I think we need to go into the structure, the apparatus of security in Benue and come up with some restructuring. It's not about deployment of military men and whatever alone. It is that we must use technology. And I'll be emphasizing this at the floor of the plenary, that the dimension of security policing and monitoring must change. It must fundamentally engage in, and we must deploy fundamental sophisticated equipment.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio condemned the attacks as emblematic of state failure and led the chamber in a 1-minute silence to honor the victims. The Senate passed a resolution with several key demands and recommendations, including a call on the federal government to deploy more military personnel to Benue State, particularly to Yewata and other known flashpoints, to prevent further attacks and restore security. The House of Representatives has resolved to set up an ad hoc committee to investigate the persistent killings and crises that have plagued Benue State over the last 15 years. The resolution followed a motion of urgent public importance by Honorable Dixon Takigar, who decried the June 14, 2025 attack on the Yewata community, which left many dead, thousands displaced, and properties destroyed. The one that continued inaction could escalate violence and worsen the humanitarian crisis. The House urged NEMA, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, and other agencies to provide urgent relief to affected communities.
Further aware that the National Emergency Management Agency and other relevant relief agencies have been called upon to provide urgent humanitarian assistance to the affected areas. Concerned that the scale of the crisis requires immediate and coordinated intervention to prevent further loss of lives and to provide adequate support for the displaced persons affected in the community.
In a related development, the House declared the Ikene-Sagamu-Remo North Federal Constituency seat in Ogun State vacant following the January 2025 death of its representative Honorable Adewumi Onanuga. INEC is expected to conduct a by-election to fill the position.
This is to notify honorable members of the House of Representatives, pursuant to Section 68 of Section 1B of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, that the seat of Ikene, Shagamu, Remo North Federal Constituency has become vacant. This vacancy is as a result of the death of Honorable Onanuga Adewumi Oriyomi on Wednesday, 15 January 2025, which was announced in the House plenary. She was a member of the All Progressive Congress. This notification is in fulfillment of Section 68, subsection 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, and for the records.